this night here, we talking about a very significant subject.
Very serious
And we
subject.
touching basis on if women want men even after their relief from the surface of the earth. I want to ask you a stinking question here, man. You mentioned something of the effect if your shaft would stand resurrected for 5 days that somebody at the mortician office is going to have you sexually.
Let me tell you why I say that.
Where you from, first of all? Let's get
Jamaica.
This. Okay, and what type of meals you ate while you was growing up?
What type of meals?
Yeah.
Yam, banana, dumpling.
How long you been in Antigua?
About 3 years now.
What did you
3.5
eat while
years.
you're here? It's a significant behind me asking you these questions.
Bread and cheese and shawarma.
Okay, I see why you start the malfunction. Now let's get to the reality part of this interaction that we're having. You said after you die.
It's a possibility.
If
Make sure you
you're
put
gonna
that there.
die eventually, but if your shaft is elevated or resurrected,
After
like
you're
the
dead.
Tower of Babel, right? You're telling me some woman at the mortician office is gonna have intercourse with you? How handsome do you think you are?
No, it's not about handsomeness. Let me explain this to you.
I
I'll
want to know
interrupt
how
it for
handsome
1
you
minute.
think you is before
No,
we
no,
go
no,
on
hold on,
with
hold
this.
on. On the scale of 1 to 10, I give myself an 8. The other two
That's how handsome
is
you
left
think
to
you are.
question.
So when
No,
you
I
die,
give an 8.
when you die, how handsome you think you be
Oh
dead?
God, you're uglier when you're dead.
So how you think somebody gonna be motivated?
Maybe it's gonna drop down to a
To
6 or
want
7.
you. I'm saying, how you figure somebody gonna want you after you pass on?
No, let me explain. We're living in a society right now where if you ask these young ladies if you could choose one of two things, a good relationship and a good marriage or a good career, right? What you think most of these young ladies would choose? Most of them would rather say
You want
a good
an answer
career.
from me?
No, I don't want your answer. I'm giving you the answer.
Okay.
Most of them would say a good career because guess what? We're living in a society right now. If women make good money, the first thing them are gonna say, I'm making good money right now, so I am independent of a man. I'm making good money, so I don't need a man. When man make good money, what's the first thing a man pre? I'm making good fucking money right now, so I'm able to facilitate a family, build a house, and finance a proper upbringing. So when man make good money,
proper upbringing for who? The kids?
for children.
Okay,
So when
you
man,
just need some clarity on your.
yeah, sorry about that. So when man start make money in our life, the first thing them try look is a wife and somebody for breed and have kids and bring up and buy a house. Right or wrong?
That's the objective in most cases.
That's the objective in most cases, right? I just want to know if you agree with me before we continue.
I agree with you in most cases because you have other sets too.
When woman make good money in her life, what's the first thing them pre? I'm independent. I don't need no man.
Excuse me.
Yeah, clear your throat. When woman make good money in her life, what's the first thing them pre? Oh, I'm self-independent. I don't need no man. If I'm lying, Gully, tell me something lying now.
I've heard a lot of women made that statement.
Exactly.
Yes.
So the thing with man and woman, man will make good money, and the first thing them pre say, oh, I'm making good money now. Let me find a woman that's loyal, that I can have a child or two or three
you
with.
gonna find something you never lost.
Okay.
When you didn't have the money, you couldn't really locate the bitch.
No. Here's the
You
thing.
couldn't locate that particular specimen.
Maybe you could locate the bitch.
But
For lack of better words. But here's the thing, man different.
But when you finish getting the money, you think you're gonna have the ability to locate that bitch after you get the money?
Of course.
So what about the movie actors?
No. Hear what I'm saying to you, Gully.
You don't think they're gonna put on a movie just to capture that finances
No.
you got your hands on?
Listen to what I'm saying, Gully. Men go out, work dangerous jobs where them can get hurt and injured at any time.
But I can't imagine.
Man work more hours than woman.
Really?
Really?
In this which world? This world or the in the 90s.
All of the man them where work underneath the road.
But women are always working, even when they're not on their job. They somewhere cocked up, taking a long
What kind of
Abel
work?
tower shaft in their
listen
belly.
now.
That's not work too?
Oh yeah, well no. I'm talking about no, I'm
But
talking
they always
about
working.
no, I'm talking about monetary work. Me not talking about the woman where take cut 24 hours a day. I'm talking about labor work to get paid. If a woman is even a nurse or a paralegal or a
She
pediatrician
not
or
gonna want
whatever,
no man.
listen now, let
Who
me
she gonna
finish.
want then? Because you said when she get her money right, she said she went completely independent. She not gonna
Most women, when they get their money right, they get their money right with the
So
soul.
who they gonna need then?
I don't know who they're gonna need, but most women, when they get their money right, they get their money right.
I want to ask you a question. These women are trisexuals.
I don't know.
You know it's a trisexual, right?
Yeah. Hermaphrodite.
They go with dogs,
Yeah.
dildos, whatever that's physical that can penetrate.
Gully,
them.
what I'm saying to you, right? If the average man, if him wake up tomorrow and find him dream job where him can make $1 million a year, the first thing flying in his mind is me not fi living a wild life again. I can afford to maintain a family and support a family.
So what's wrong with that?
No, nothing is wrong
But
with
what about
that.
if you find a jagabat in your circle? You're not gonna know. She gonna pretend down to her death.
Let me finish and you'll understand where I'm going with this.
I want to hear that.
Give me 20 seconds uninterrupted.
Clarify.
If a man get a work tomorrow where he can make $1 million a year off of his specialty and his skills, the first thing in my pray and think say is, I have enough money now to take care of a family. So I'm going to look a young lady to have my 2 or 3 kids because I can take care of that family, buy a house, maintain the family, and build towards the future. Right or wrong?
Possibility.
When a woman make the same $1 million like the man, you know what the woman is thinking?
Tell me.
I just land myself a job with my specialties and my skills where I can make $1 million a year. You know what she's thinking?
No.
I'm making $1 million a year now, so I'm independent of a man. I don't need a man for
So
nothing.
if she don't need a man, what she gonna need then? That's what I'm trying to
I can't give you that answer. I'm confused. The point I'm trying to make, a man will always go to the full extent and make sacrifices.
That's what you call a beta male.
That's what you call a beta male?
A beta male buys way into somebody's life. I'm not a beta male. First of all, maybe they got beta males out there. I used to be a beta male. You know what I'm saying? I'm red pill, homie. I'm with whatever, bro.
But the point I'm trying to make, alpha or beta male, the point I'm trying to make is this, girl. Yeah, listen to me good. When them say man is this and man is that, at the end of the day, them can't dog with. Because man are more hard pressed to make sure them build a family structure, work hard for maintaining.
So what the woman thinks?
A woman will never share resources with a man.
Russell.
That's the point I'm trying to get to.
I like
A woman
You're
will,
a good kid. Out of everything you have stated, you just broke it down to me in layman terms, and now
a woman will never share. A woman will never
You
share.
heard that, right? A woman would never
share resources with a man.
Oh my God.
Watch you know. A woman
Unless he's under her control.
Yes, she have to have you under her
She
control.
buy you a car. She
No.
Let's mile that car travel on.
Let's not even go as far as a car.
She buy your phone.
She might buy you 2 shoes where you wear or the latest
She want to
phone.
know where you been when the
or
shoes is on.
underpants. Now put it as low as the underpants. Where you going? You and Tyrone them been out so long. I've been calling you. Why you been out so long? You don't come in. You as a man now, where I make good money, where I take care of the woman, you're trying to build a family, right? You're not gonna question her if she say, "Oh, I'm going over with my sister and my cousins them. Oh, my mom is keeping this and that her house for the holiday, and I'm going over there. Do you wanna come?" Sometimes we as men, we don't want to come. We don't want to go with them or impose. So we say, baby, Just go enjoy yourself.
That's what they want to hear.
We might even give our extra cash.
That's what they want to hear.
You think a woman would do that for we?
No.
Never.
No. Or if they doing it with the intent to get triple or quadruple amount back.
That's called a deposit. If a woman give you something, it's just a deposit to get a high percentage return.
Right.
When a man give woman something, them not look nothing back in return because them know say it's a strong possibility that they don't have it. It's a strong possibility that we met them without shit. But we love them. So we just give them what we have, can give them and offer them. Sorry, I'm getting too passionate talking about this thing, Gully.
You hear the authenticity of what's delivered to your eardrums tonight on this blessed night. Tonight is what, a Tuesday night?
I believe it's Tuesday.
Tonight is Tuesday, and it's the 28th of February.
Is it the 28th? Yeah.
And
yeah,
one
yeah,
of the
it
most
is the 28th.
major and most objective thing I would like to subject myself to remembering in this whole interaction is that when a woman makes her money, you can choke if you want to.
You know, easy enough.
Do what you want.
No, me just want to smoke because I don't want to smoke for the
dog. Do what you want, dog.
Alright.
Me not there with you when you're dead, no dog. Do what you want, do dog. Nothing bother me. Anyway, we're getting back to the topic before we had a small detour. I objectively remember, do not ever think a woman is going to give you her resources.
Never.
She's going to suck onto it like a vacuum cleaner.
No. Here's the thing.
That's why I be telling you,
Here's
dumb
the thing.
niggas, hold up there.
Yeah, do that.
That's why I told you, dumb subjects out there, stop buying into people and their life. Don't maintain a person. If you meet a bitch drinking fruit bag, brother, don't buy the bitch no Vitamalt. Let her buy herself her own Vitamalt. Then you will secondary that with another Vitamalt. If you meet the bitch drinking fruit bag, I'm trying to buy her fruit bag until the bitch die. Continue, brother.
Here's the thing. I have a friend who used to run a semi-successful business. And the reason why I say semi-successful is left up to objectivity. Most people will say he's doing good. Other people will say he's not doing good. He was doing well enough to pay rent, light, water, cable, internet bill, bring her shopping every 2 weeks, buy grocery, put in the house, and still could give her $300 EC every week to save in her bank that she didn't have to spend for almost 2 years. Now, 300 EC every week to give a girl for save might not be a lot of money.
300 what?
EC every week.
That's
over 2 years.
1,200
a month.
That's 14,000.
Which is 14,000 a year. After 2 years, it's probably $4,000 to $5,000.
What if she
after
save
2 years?
Okay, what if she save it up on you for 5 years?
Let me finish.
Damn.
The man ended up in bad times because his business started to fail, because his business partners started to make some terrible decisions. So his money was going down. So he didn't have no money after a while. So the 45 or 50,000 that she saved up, she had to spend little over 2 years to carry the two of them. 50,000 she had. You know, when she gave up on him, when she realized that the money that she was spending over the period of time, the money that she had saved up, that he, through his business, gave her to save for herself, she decided to spend some of that money to carry the two of them along. When the $50,000 reached down to 10,000, she gave up on the man and left the fucking man. The man was on his fucking face. His three brethren, when know him as a good business proprietor, came to him and said, "Here I go on. It's sad your woman left you. She's been carrying you for a while. Here I go on. Each one a week, I gotta give you $20,000 for bill you back." Easy, you know. One man gave him 20, next one, three brethren that was doing rather successful, gave him 60,000. It took him less than 9 months to turn that $60,000 into $250,000. Gave back the brethren them $20,000. The woman was cut out upon him for her next man. I suffer now with the other man. $250,000 he made after 9 fucking months with the help
But
of
do she want that man back?
She want him back, trust me, because he made a really influential impact. But guess what? Him not take her back. Because at the end of the day, a woman will always ride out with you and suffer with you. But they won't suffer with you too long. A man will suffer with a woman down to the dirt.
A real stubborn.
Down to the dirt. Especially when him know where him come from.
She's gonna vacate.
Yeah.
She's gonna just totally annihilate whatever you have going on.
And there was an incident.
And she's gonna vanish
Watch you know.
like Houdini.
Watch you know. Listen to me now, Gully. There was an incident when after she left the young man who fall upon rough times, started dealing with the other hombre. The other hombre take bossiness and put her in a $1,500 a month apartment. She hasn't paid that rent in 3 months. This is the same young man where him 3 brethren them give him $60,000 for investing on a different venture where he capitalized off of $250,000 in a short space of time. It's been a while now, so he has exceeded his revenue. And the same B come back. She's behind 2 months per rent. Plus some bills.
Father.
And you know what's going on with APWA. They must shut off your light if you're late 3 months.
Lord.
You understand? And she come to him.
That got me the other fuck on.
Watch you know, I want a little help. A simple thing for him just take out one shit. If you take out 110 grand and say, babes, here I go and me I gotta help you. But him find it hard to do. Him find it hard to do.
Why should he help her though? Why would he?
Shit.
Give me a particular reason why he would want to reinvest in something that eluded him.
Maybe
after he got himself in a financial depreciation.
No, to be fair, still maybe it's just the general nature of generosity where people have.
Let me help you with that. No?
Maybe it's just the general nature of generosity that people have. But I don't say this to bash nobody. You understand? But at the end of the day, this is the real rhetoric. This is how things go in real life. Let me tell you something. Woman, don't deal with a man who have potential and a struggle. You know what woman do? In the race of life, them turn up at the finish line and wait for the winners. They do not run the race with a nigger. They're not there at pit stops to change oil, change tire. I don't know if you guys know anything about racing, especially when it comes to the Indy 500 and the Formula 1 races that keep in Monaco, halfway across the world and stuff like that. But these bitches do not see a nigga potential and turn up with him and know say him have good ideas and good intentions and try to work with him to implement them someday. So when he reach where he needs to reach, they reap all the benefits with him. You know what them do? Them turn up at the finish line while 20 man are on the race. So you have first place, second place, third place. There's even a prize for fourth place. These bitches turn up at the finish line. Them turn up at the finish line. Dress up sexy and turn up at the finish line. And see who win, who come in second, who come in third. If them can't get the first place winner, them say, oh, I can get the second place winner. Maybe the bronze winner, because you know you have gold, bronze, and silver. I said gold, silver, bronze. I don't know which order, but we know gold is first. And them turn up.
Gold, silver, and bronze.
Gold, silver, and bronze, right? Yeah. And them turn up at the finish line and wait for the man them will come out first. Never dead there when the man are prepared for your race. When the man are go through stress.
You heard it straight from the horse's mouth. We're talking to the homie, a.k.a. Captain C. I'm not calling his full name because you really don't need to know all of that. But I want to ask you a question. Are you really touching bases off of sheer experience? Are you talking from sheer experience?
I could say I'm talking from sheer experience, but
have you seen a lot of people go through it, like witness that type of intricacy and in the patterns
say-
of relationship with
me
man
say-
and woman and financial depreciation.
Me see man got through it. Me see man build house and just left it the girl.
Wow.
And them are the fault for the depreciation of the relationship.
So why is he leaving her the house?
Because
That bitch got to sleep in the doghouse.